What's going on YouTube? It's Nick back with another video, and this video is going to be on AK platform versus the AR platform. So this is just pretty much going to be a pros and cons of each, just to see which one you prefer more, because either way you still get the job done. Let's start off with this AK. So one of the main differences is that this is a piston driven. So whenever a shot goes off, a piston in the front pushes it back, and it opens up way more for right here. So the piston driven it's generally a little more reliable, but I've seen both of them do good, and I've seen both of them do bad. So it just depends on what's going on, what situation's going on. So the AR is a direct gas impingement. So that means that there's a gas tube inside of the upper. You can actually see it. It's that tube right there that runs through the front grip right there, and that generally allows it. It's gonna get hot. Both of them are gonna get hot, but either way, you're still doing something. So another thing that I prefer about the AR than the AK, it's the bolt hold open. So I enjoy the bolt hold open because whenever you're done shooting, you can feel the mass shift to the back when you're done. So, and another thing I like about the AR is the mags. So the mags are just straight drop free. They just like there's no rigmarole with that. With the AKs, they got a little bit different. So you gotta push forward on that and then rock it out. So these are rock and lock mags. If you don't know anything about it, you just like that. It's not faster, and it's not really slower. It's just a preference thing, because you can get both of them. You can like, once you learn how to do it, it's butter. But yeah, so with this one, there's no bolt hold open, and this specific lower doesn't have on the safety right here. So that's one thing that makes this one different from other ones. But so let's talk about the round. So the round the AK shoots is 7.62 by 39, and the AR can shoot 223 or 5.56. So when I worked at the gun range, the gunsmith said that if you're shooting 5.56 out of a 223 and it blows up, there's a whole lot more wrong with your firearm than just shooting a 5.56 out of a 223. It's not like shooting a 300 blackout out of a 5.56 or vice versa, because their gas pressures aren't that different. They're different, but they're not that different. 5.56 can be a little bit hotter, but it shouldn't blow up a 223. If you have seen a 223 blown up, please send me a link or something like that, because I want to see it. I want to see the link. But so another thing that's different is how you charge these firearms. So to charge this firearm, it's on the side, and for the AR, it's on the back via the charging handle right here, the little T-post right there, charging handle. So that's another big difference. But they do have ARs with side chargers. Video coming soon. The side charger AR, Bear Creek Arsenal. That's the only company I know that makes them like that. I've heard mixed reviews about them, but I'm not gonna know until I get it. So another thing is the safety. So the safety for the AK is a big thumb safety. So it's a different, like, And the AR safety, it's pretty much the same with like most Barretts and stuff like that. So if you're shooting anything that's like resembles an AR lower at all, it'll probably have a safety like this. And the adjustable stock. So AKs, they do have adjustable stocks. It's just not built into the gun. So the buffer tube was where the stock part slides in, and it's pretty adjustable. This one, it's just a fixed stock. It's a fixed stock, not going anywhere. And one thing that's different is the lower foregrip. So if you want to get a vertical foregrip like that one, you just M-lock it. This one, you have to get it custom or buy a furniture pack for it. A full video and review is on this. This is my Halloween video. But so pretty much what it comes down to is because I'd prefer both. Both is the way to go. If you wanted to get one AR and a bunch of AKs, or one AK and a bunch of ARs, that's what I suggest doing, because both are very common. This is one of the most common rifles in the world, the AK, and this is one of the most common rifles in America. So I'd suggest just getting both, but if you had to pick one, I would probably choose, depending on who you are, I'd pick either one. It's not really that cut and dry. I would pick which one, because I'm an AR guy. I like ARs. ARs are probably my favorite, but I've had a bunch of issues with this. I've never really had an issue with the AK. So I mean, I'd say just do your research on them and see them shoot. This one has a super light trigger in it, which is super clean, the ALG trigger. This one just has a mil-spec trigger. So it's basically up to you. Now in the comments, let me know which one do you think that you'd want more, the Rock and Lock AK or the ARPA 15. These are both Palmetto State Armory, by the way. Palmetto State Armory lower and upper for this, and Palmetto State Armory receiver for this. This is a GF5. But anyways, y'all, that's it for today's video. Thanks for checking out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and more on the flip. Peace.